Hello everybody and welcome back to round 12 of the 2008 season on F1 2014. It's the Belgian Grand Prix and it's a four-way fight in the championship between Raikkonen and Massa, the two Ferraris, and Hamilton and Kubica there in third and fourth place, or fourth and third place respectively. Let's check out the championship standings and then go into qualifying. So going into round 12 of the season, it's Felipe Massa in the lead ahead of his teammate Kimi Raikkonen by 7 points. Robert Kubica, that's me, we're in third place, 11 points off the top, and Hamilton in fourth place, 12 points off the top. Heikki Kovalainen got disqualified from the last race for some reason, no idea why, so he is now a distance from first place and probably not in the championship fight anymore. And 12 drivers have scored points in 11 races. Hopefully, we get some more drivers scoring some more points. I've been saying that almost every single race, and that's completely not changed. I'm still waiting for more drivers to get points. Teams Championship, still want more teams to get points as well. Honda with Barrichello, they got pole position at Valencia. Still didn't score a point. So what the heck do they need to do to get a point? I don't know. Red Bull do now have a point on the board though. And Ferrari leading McLaren by 33 points. And if you're new to the series, it's just a 15-minute qualifying session. So we don't have Q1, Q2, Q3. That's a limitation of the mod because you can't really simulate the lap times. I have to sit here all through the 15 minutes. So if it's a full session, I'll be here for a whole hour. I don't really want to be here for a whole hour before we even get into the racing. So just a 15-minute session to determine the starting grid. Okay, qualifying lap number 1 about to get underway. Let's see what Kubica can do here today. Oh, that's a terrible start to the lap, already sliding out the final corner. Massa is taking provisional pole right now. We are 6 tenths down on the first sector. I did make a mistake out the final corner and a mistake through the first corner. 1.7 down in the second sector is Hamilton now on provisional pole. I don't really feel that quick right now. I've got a car right behind me. It's my teammate as well. We'll need a few more bites at this to get a good time. First lap on the board. Well, I'm 2.3 off the pace. Second lap's not that much stronger. I'm only up by 5/1000th in the first sector. That's much better through the middle sector. So I might be within a second of Lewis Hamilton with this lap. And up towards the line. It's not going to be pole. Is it going to be a top 10? It's fourth place. It's fourth place. It's a long lap, so 7.5 tenths off isn't as bad as it seems. Might stick at it for one final lap here. No! Uh-oh. Yep, we're out of the session. Cool. Just lost it. I took way too much grass, obviously. And into the wall we went. And that's Kubica out of qualifying. Luckily, despite that, the reading for the qualifying results isn't actually that bad. So it's Hamilton on pole. And then we have Felipe Massa in second place. And then it's Kimi Raikkonen in third and Kovalainen fourth. So Kovalainen almost half a second down on his teammate Hamilton. Heidfeld outqualifies Kubica. That's a rare sighting. So Kubica starting in 6th position. Jarno Trulli and Fernando Alonso in 7th and 8th. Followed by Piquet Jr. and Timo Glock. So it's Toyota, Renault, Renault, Toyota. The 2 Toro Rossos on row number 6. Bourdais ahead of Vettel. Then the 2 Red Bulls, Webber ahead of Coulthard, then the 2 Williams, Rosberg ahead of Nakajima, and then the 2 Hondas, Button ahead of Barrichello, Force India Super Aguri, Force India Super Aguri, Soto Davidson, Fisichella, Takuma Sato, completing the grid. Right, race day, let's put the wrong right, change the wrongs to the rights. No rain on the radar. 44 lap race, so it's the shortest amount of laps in a race this season. Starting on the softs, going to lap 20 for the hard tyres. Starting in 6th place, we should be aiming minimum podium place. But the team, they said they want the victory, and that's what we're going to be chasing. Let's get into the race. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2008 Belgian Grand Prix is next. Now, this race in real life was an exciting one, won by Hamilton, and then he got a 25-second stop-go penalty or something ridiculous like that. So Raikkonen won in the end. 5 lights are on, and we are underway here, trying to beat my teammate Heidfeld down towards turn 1. The rear tyres getting boiling hot as we applied the throttle. Around the outside, maybe Heidfeld, maybe to the inside on Kovalainen, who had a bad start. He qualified in 4th place, and now Kovalainen has slipped further down to 6th. He might be under pressure from one of the Toyotas. That's up through Eau Rouge, which was my undoing in qualifying. We go for the first. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of understeer. I have to be wary of that. And look at the battling up ahead. Heidfeld trying to take one of the Ferraris as Lewis Hamilton is leading the way. But for how much longer? Because one of the Ferraris is going to challenge him under braking. It's Kimi Raikkonen. And Raikkonen now to the top of the table. Hamilton second, Massa third. Oh, Heidfeld fourth, and Kubica almost losing it on the curb. And he... what? I got a drive-through penalty for what, mate? What have I done? Okay, we got a drive-through penalty. Was it Kovalainen? Oh, God, that would be kind of funny if it was. Kovalainen's had no good luck lately, so if it was Kovalainen who was involved with Kubica in that incident, it's comic relief, really. And I think the incident was with Kovalainen because he's down in 13th position right now. So Kubica is going to serve this drive-through penalty. Thankfully, it's such a short pit lane, so we won't lose too much time. We will fall down probably to last place, but it's nothing bad compared to, like, say, Monza, where you'll lose a lot of time. So actually, no, I'm going to stay out for an extra lap, build a gap. That's the plan. And that's Trulli side by side with one of the Renaults. They're both gaining on me down this back straight. I've already lost the top 4. We can stay out one more lap before boxing to serve the drive-through penalty. And this will allow me to not rejoin in last place. There are a couple of drivers who must have boxed on the end of the first lap because they're miles behind now. So we've got to box this lap for the drive-through. It's still Trulli leading one of the Renaults in 6th and 7th place. The top 4 are really pulling away. It's nice to see Heidfeld sticking with them, though. That's a nice change of pace for him. Oh, a nice purple middle sector. I'm just showing the rest of the grid that Kubica's got some pace today. I know he has to serve the drive-through penalty. I know he's throwing a championship away. I've seen some comments on the previous videos saying I've got to lock in and actually do well. And I'm saying, yeah, I'm going to lock in. It's fine. It's fine. In we go to serve the drive-through penalty. And out we go in. Definitely not last place. Like I said, you don't lose too much time in the pits here. We're out in 11th place. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. Hey, look at this. Jenson Button in a top 10 position. You didn't think that was going to happen today? That wasn't on your bingo card for the 2008 season, was it? Need to waste no time here getting past Button as we fight our way back inside the points. For those who are unaware of the rules of this year, the top 8 get points. So Button right now not in a points place. We're going to get a good run here on the exit of whatever the previous corner's called in the 3rd sector, and through we go into 10th place. Yes! Oh, great run here on Timo Glock. I'll be close enough at the end of the Kemmel Straight. Not quite. Kubica, he's playing the long game today. It is a long race. Saying that, though, we're already on lap 6 out of 44. So it feels much quicker than it actually is. Maybe it's because I'm having so much fun. That wasn't sarcasm, by the way. I know it sounded like sarcasm. I am having fun. I think we can set this up for a 3rd sector overtake where I overtook Jenson Button out of this corner, which I still don't know the name of. And now we're in the wheel tracks of the Toyota. Timo Glock, a driver who's having his first full season in Formula 1. Of course, he had those few... Oh, never mind. Right, okay. He had a few races for Jordan back in the day. But it wasn't the full season, so... This season is his first full year. Touching the grass just made me apparently apply the brakes. And now Hamilton's turn at the front of the pack. He's overtaken Kimi Räikkönen. So now Lewis Hamilton leading here on lap 7. Come on! Straight line speed. We're reaching about 330, 335 kilometers an hour down this Kemmel Straight. Really good pace in the car in a straight line. Need a better exit onto that straight so we can overtake Glock. Or preferably just overtake him before we even get to that straight. Engineer says it's critical for our race we pass Glock now, and I agree. So here we go. 3rd time's a charm, or 2nd time into this corner at least. Don't touch the grass on the left-hand side. That's good. Good job, Kubica. We're up to 9th place. Now who's in 8th position? It's Sebastian Bourdais, a driver who's not scored points yet this year. His teammate Vettel did score a single point back at the German Grand Prix. Bourdais, unfortunately, we couldn't race at his home Grand Prix, the French Grand Prix, because the AI were just absolutely rubbish. And Glock's just going to re-overtake me. He's got a great speed in a straight line. He didn't have that speed in a straight line when I was chasing him. And we're going to try and defend up the inside into this right-hander. And that's exactly what Kubica does. Quite ruthless there, actually. Alonso has now just been passed by Bourdais. So Bourdais up to 7th. We could actually see him score points today. A clean middle sector. I reckon that's going to be purple. It's got to be. No, never mind. It's half a second down on my previous best. Oh, well. It felt fast. I'd be so tempted to spin Alonso. I don't know why. I just feel like I just want to spin him round into a wall. 51.968. So Hamilton's into the 51s. But I imagine he's still leading the race as well. We are in the 53s. 53.5. Okay. And that's Alonso getting past Bourdais. So it's lap after lap. They're switching positions. And it means I'm continuously closing the gap. The left tyres are freezing cold. I don't know if it's a mod issue or a game issue, but the tyres cool very quickly. I think a bit too quickly. You go through a straight for 10 seconds and suddenly the tyres are all freezing cold. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the run. Bourdais, I thought you were supposed to be faster than Alonso. He's not. He's slower. Oh, I was tempted to go to the inside of, I think it's called Blanc. Is it Blanchimont? Maybe into the inside for the bus stop chicane. And that'll be moved on Kubica? No, Kubica's not going to overtake himself. That would be a very freaky sort of video to do. Now is Massa leading the way? It's the top three just switching positions. Heidfeld, though, is still within a second of them. I was about to say DRS range. I suppose he is within DRS range, but DRS doesn't exist yet. How close can we stick to Bourdais? Up through Eau Rouge. Oh, on the limit there, really on the limit. But in a straight line, he seems to have the pace over me. Maybe it's because he's got the slipstream on the Renault ahead of him, and he does have the slipstream on Alonso. Bourdais and Alonso side by side. Is there space through for Kubica to capitalise on this? No, they're up. Okay, cool. We've lost the front wing. Hey, why not just overtake Bourdais without a front wing? You know, that's nice. Good overtake there by Kubica, who's now having to box again. Bourdais overtakes me. And there goes Glock as well. So we're down to 10th. Kubica's fell off. Do you remember when we were leading the championship? I've just been overtaken by Vettel on the inside of Blanchimont. Oh, what an overtake. Future world champion. So we're going to box here. I don't even know what tyres they're putting on. Maybe the softs, maybe the hards. I prefer probably the softs again. Yeah, let's put the softs on again. Oh, how demotivating. How disastrous. How bloody rubbish. We're out in 17th place. No, you might get paid for third. You never know. But you're not getting paid for third. Right, we've lost. Right, okay, we're into the pits again. Oh, they can confirm I have a left front puncture. It wasn't really obvious to me, but at least they can confirm it. Throw a safety car, please. Where's the safety car? Come on, just give me a safety car. Okay, the important thing is here, we stay on the lead lap. I think that's the most crucial thing. If I'm still on the lead lap, I still fancy my chances of getting something. Into the pits we go again. Yeah, we are just about to get lapped. Probably another 10 or 15 seconds we would have been lapped. We are in last place. The first the first half of lap was, no, not even that. The first sector was pretty good of this race. Maybe now I can show what I am truly about. Loads of clear air. No pressure to perform. I'm already in 22nd place. So what have I got to lose? Let's go for it. So it's Massa leading Heidfeld out front. Hamilton 5th, Raikkonen 6th. They've both been into the pits once. They haven't been into the pits as many times as Kubica. If the championship was determined by how many times you have pit in a race, I think we'd be winning. And this should be an easy move for Kubica. He's chasing down Fisichella towards the first corner. And then he just shoves it up the inside to take 20th. Oh, I think somebody's in the pits as well. Maybe it was Takuma Sato. Epic fight in front between Suttle and... It's got to be Anthony Davidson. Or around the outside of Suttle. Yes! To the inside for the next corner on Davidson. Yes! That's what we like to see. That's good. We have 28 seconds to David Coulthard in front. So let's just dig in, relax for a little bit. And now Heidfeld's in the lead. I think Massa must have boxed. So now we have Nick Heidfeld in the lead of the race. Mate, I'm lapping in the 54s. While the leaders are in the 51. Where can I go faster? Everywhere, maybe? Careful, James. Careful, there's grass on the inside there. We know what happens when you touch it. Yeah, 50.3 from Raikkonen. Okay, a 50.3. And I'm in the 54s. I'm guessing they put me on the hard tyres. That explains why I can't go any quicker. Kind of wish they put me on the softs. Yeah, I'm losing like 3 seconds a lap on the hards. We're going to have to put the softs on. I feel like the softs could just get to the end of the race from here as well. Otherwise, I'm not even catching Satoru Nakajima. Not his... Oh, who is he? Kazuki. Not Satoru. James, it is not 1988. A 50.0. My God. Okay, saying that, I've started to push a little bit more. I'm a second quicker on this lap. I still think their options are going to be better. The soft tyres are going to be so much quicker. We have literally nothing to lose. So I'm going to go and put the soft tyres on. I'm going to have my 4th pit stop now. In we go on lap 17 for the 4th pit stop of the race. Or the 4th time through the pits, at least. And we're putting on these soft tyres. I'm now a lap down on race leader Nick Heidfeld. I think I will get some blue flags here. If I can stay with the leaders, I'll be happy. Out we go in 20th place. Massa's just set at 49.8. Somebody's going very slowly. Ah, Sato. This is for position, by the way. And we've overtaken him. What an overtake there. 19th place for Kubica. Oh, what a run on Fisichella. And it's going to be a nice, easy move for Robert Kubica, who sails through and into 18th place. We're back up to where we were just before that pit stop. The one benefit of me being this far down is we might see a new driver score points. So the McLarens and the Ferraris on a 2-stop, and my teammate's BMW Sauber, that doesn't make any sense. My teammate Nick Heidfeld, I think, is on a 1-stop. He's got about I'd say a 10-second gap back to second place. So I set a 154 on the primes. I'm setting 150s on the options, so it's definitely worth switching. 42 seconds is the gap to Barrichello, who's now in 17th. Let's just watch how quickly that comes down. I reckon we'll be overtaking him before lap 30. 35 seconds now to Barrichello. I've given myself the objective of overtaking him before we get to lap 30. So I still want to try and do that. So the top 3 now, halfway through the race, is Massa, Hamilton, Raikkonen, because Heidfeld's just been into the pits. He's in 4th place. I'm probably about 10 to 12 seconds behind the trio in front of him. We know the top 3 do need to stop again, though. Look at that battling. They're battling directly in front of me, so they're top 3 places in the grid, which is incredible. Too bad I'm a whole lap down on them. Button, now the driver, in 17th place. So he was 10th place up the road ages ago. We were battling him for 10th place. Now he's down in 17th, so he's dropped a load of time. Gap to him, 22 seconds. And is that the leaders into the pits again already? It is. On lap 27, they've all boxed. I imagine Heidfeld is going to stay out. Hopefully he retakes the race lead. I'd absolutely love to see Nick Heidfeld win. Yep, Heidfeld takes the lead back. Or maybe one of the Ferraris actually stayed out, but they'll box at the end of this one. It means I'll be back on the lead lap of the race. And then we just need a safety car. And then we're right back into this. Still got just under 4 laps to close up to Button. He's 18 seconds up the road. So maybe my target of overtaking before lap 30 is not going to be a reality. 50.5, that's my personal best lap. Still quite slow compared to the leader's pace, but it's not bad. Massa has boxed now, so Nick Heidfeld is in the lead of the race. He's got about 16 laps to go to claim victory here today. Rosberg now the driver in front because he must have been in the pits, so he's 7.4 in front. Don't know if I'm going to be quicker than him. I imagine he's on the soft tyres, so he might be slightly quicker than me at this stage, although my tyres are completely fine. No tyre wear to report. We've set a 50.2 on the previous lap, which is my fastest lap of the race. And now I think this is going to be 4th position. We're actually going to make some moves. It's lap 30. I wanted to do it before lap 30, but that's okay. Only 1 lap late. Heidfeld P1, the GOAT. I think Heidfeld's only leading by a few seconds now. In fact, has he just been passed? I think Heidfeld might have just been passed to the lead. Oh, beautiful late braking. Rosberg and Nakajima, wheel to wheel, head to toe. Anyway, Raikkonen now leads. Yeah, he's overtaken Heidfeld. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. There we go. Run on Nakajima down towards Eau Rouge. It's a brave move. It's been done before. It's always a highlight reel move, and it's a highlight reel move here. And that's Kubica overtaking Nakajima and now overtaking Nico Rosberg. Both Williams dispatched in the space of 10 seconds. Oh, and we've had drivers into the pits, so we're up to 14th. Tyres look like that. They need to make it another 14 laps, which I think they'll actually be able to do quite comfortably. We just need a retirement, a random driver to crash into a wall at high speed. Bring out the safety car. And is that more drivers in the pits? More action in pit lane? Am I going to gain more places? It's Rubens Barrichello, and we're up to 13th. Oh, I've got a run here on Vettel. Don't think we're quite close enough. Close enough? Have I said enough? Nice run here on Vettel towards Blanchimont. That's going to be a move. Whoa. The German almost turning into my BMW Sauber. Not morphing into him like he's friggin', I don't know, a shaman or something. I mean, like, turning it into my car. Crashing into me. 6 seconds now to David Coulthard, who's in 11th place. That'll be 1 step closer to the points. Oh, this isn't even for position. I'm lapping Adrian Sutter. My, you're slow. Still lapping in the 150s. 4.3 now to Coulthard. Unfortunately, though, I can see on the mini-map, after Coulthard, there's a huge gap to 10th position. 8th place, if we're thinking about points, is a whole sector ahead of me right now. 1.9 now to Coulthard. No retirements today, surprisingly. Although it's such a wide circuit and so long that you don't really get mixed up with traffic too often. Great run here on David Coulthard through Blanchimont to the outside for the bus stop chicane. And the veteran Scotsman has just forced Kubica out wide. No way through there, DC says. And we're going to have to line this one up somewhere else. Maybe into the first corner. No, not quite close enough. Oh, yeah, that's the run. That's the run. Side by side and ahead of DC we go. So that is now 11th position. Let's see what the gap is to Sebastian Bourdais in front. Oh boy, gap is 20 seconds. Yeah, okay. Well, that's as far as we're climbing, 11th place. If we catch Bourdais by like 2.5 seconds a lap, I might catch him. Final 5 laps now, 16.8 to Bourdais. I got to check, actually, because Bourdais was in the points earlier on, wasn't he? But I imagine now we've got somebody in the points that has already scored points this year, so it's not going to be exciting. As Raikkonen and Hamilton master the top 3, Heidfeld, he's fallen all the way down to 4th. Nobody in the current top 8 has not scored points this season. They've already all got points this year, so it's really, really a boring result. Final 2 laps. Let's just get to the end of this race and say goodbye to this track, goodbye to this round, this episode of the season, and just move on. And Kimi Raikkonen, who was just about to lap me, has won the race just like he did in real life. He has won here the 2008 Belgian Grand Prix. That's all I can tell you, okay? It's gonna be massive. Oh, what's in it? No, I can't tell you that. It's just gonna be so big. Well, tell me what's... No, I cannot reveal that information. Rounding the final corner for the final time, it's going to be 12th place for Kubica. Incredible. Fisichella 11th. How's he managed that? Okay, we finished behind Fisichella somehow. And Kimi Raikkonen wins here for Ferrari. 11 seconds clear of Lewis Hamilton, with Felipe Massa in 3rd position. Heidfeld, Trulli, Glock 4th, 5th and 6th, with Piquet Jr. and Alonso, the 2 Renaults, in the points as well. Heikki Kovalainen actually misses out on points. He's only in 9th place after colliding with Robert Kubica at the start. Bourdais 10th and Kubica is in 11th place, followed by Coulthard. Then we have Webber, Vettel, Button, Rosberg, Nakajima, Barrichello, Fisichella, 1 minute and 26 off, but still classified behind all the drivers that are a lap down. Interesting. Sato, Davidson, Sutto all lapped for a 2nd time. So these are the championship standings. Massa leading Raikkonen now by 3 points. Hamilton in 3rd. Kubica, he's 17 points off, having only scored 1 podium finish in the past 6. Compare that to the start of the year when we got 5 podiums in the first 6 races. So it's a real downturn in form. Hopefully it improves in the final, I think, 5 races of this year as Ferrari continue to extend their lead over McLaren. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you. Goodbye.